Yes, Rasco and Disco beer review with me, Disco, coming at you with another beer video from in front of the cans and bottles here on the bar. I'm still ridiculously calling the Disco Arms. This video brings you a beer from Badger Brewery in Dorset. In Dorset? Yeah, it's a lovely place, highly recommended. Of course I endorse it. That one's for you, Slurpee. I love a terrible pun, and that is one of my favourites. Cheers, John. But anyway, as I say, Badger Brewery, it's the brand put out by Hall Woodhouse is the parent company, but they put most of their beers out under the Badger Beers brand. You probably remember them. The legendary Tanglefoot is their main beer. You see them in cans and bottles in supermarket quite a lot. I always pick one up now and again. I've been hunting in supermarkets maybe a little bit too much recently. This one's no exception. It was released last month in cans, and I found it in my local Waitrose. So before we pick it up and have a go, lovely description on that. Some more terrible puns on the can. On the front it says Udderly indulgent. On the back of the can, the description, this sumptuous and utterly delicious, full-bodied, silky smooth milk stout combines rich velvety chocolate with smooth hints of vanilla and coconut to create a luxurious and indulgent taste experience. Well, as you know, I like my darker beers, especially my stouts, and all that combines into a very tasty sounding beer. So let's get this out into a glass and see just how indulgent it is. It's 5.2% milk stout. It's interesting with the subtle hints of coconut and vanilla. They're two flavours that I very rarely particularly pick up in beer, apart from subtle notes. Coconut's kind of a funny one unless you're eating a coconut or a Bounty bar. It's a very subtle flavour anyway. Pours out really nicely into the glass. Very sparkly head. Not massive on that. I thought it would be bigger than that for an indulgent stout. It's a very dark chocolate brown, not quite black. Definitely very dark chocolate brown, with an off-colour tan coloured head. As I say, quite sparkly. Looks okay though. Definite notes of something chocolatey. Nothing much on the aroma for me. Goes almost towards that kind of, some stouts I find have some kind of vegetal matter, kind of, I think comes from the cocoa, like the vegetableness of the, like cocoa leaves or whatever, but not too much on the aroma. Looks alright though. Let's dive in. Cheers. Strange one, that. There's definitely some notes of chocolate. I wouldn't say it was luxurious chocolate. It's kind of towards the bitter end of really dark chocolate. Maybe I've been eating the wrong kind of chocolate, but that doesn't strike luxury chocolate to me. As I say, vanilla and coconut are two flavours. Very, very subtle on my palate, and there's nothing pronounced about that for me in that beer, just on the first taste. Maybe it's one of these beers, as it warms, you kind of get the flavours come out a little bit more. But it's on the first taste, on the first hint, there's more of that kind of indistinct sort of vegetal matter, like maybe that is the coconut, maybe that's just on my palate. Definite hints of cocoa, a bit of chocolate. Tastes more like the outside of the coconut than it does the inside. It's got a slight roughness around the edges. There's a little bit of smoothness in the middle, but I always say rough around the edges. It's got a slight certain raspiness. Maybe going towards brown sugar again. Got a mouthful of brown sugar, you got that kind of roughness on your tongue. It's not undrinkable, it's just a bit odd, somewhat unusual. I don't even remember Badger doing a stout before, so maybe this is the first foray Also, first foray into craft. I know you get Tanglefoot in cans, but maybe they're sort of nudging the stouts, nudging that way with this stout as well in the can. It's an okay beer. It's interesting. I'm not getting anywhere near the utterly indulgent or utterly delicious. It's kind of tasty. It's sort of making me go back to more because I just want to keep finding those coconut and vanilla and chocolate notes, and they're kind of, for me, not quite there. Never mind. It's something I probably would pick up again. Maybe I think it was £3. I think in Waitrose. So if I want a stout, there's plenty of others available. It's a worthy try. It's good to see. I do like Badger beers. Are mostly traditional beers, pale ales, golden ales. Also some unusual stuff in their range in the bottles. So it's good to see them in cans as well. Very interesting. I'm glad I tried it. One more go. Yeah, nothing too much there for me. If it gets better down the bottom, I'll come back and let you know. But for now, I think that'll do. I've been Disco, Vasco and Disco Beer Review. Cheers, till the next one.